He could not believe his eyes. In his palm was the diamond ring of Lord Jagannath himself. Just then a messenger came rushing from the Jagannath temple at Puri. He informed the king that the diamond ring which adorned the finger of Lord Jagannath was missing. Purushottam Deva was elated. Lord Jagannath and Lord Balabhadra had personally joined his campaign against the conceited king of Kanchi. The king, bowed in devotion, informed his soldiers his daughter's hand in marriage to Purushottam Deva. He was furious. I shall avenge this insult. I'll attack Kanchi, capture the princess, and get her married to a real sweeper. That will teach the haughty king of Kanchi a lesson that he will never forget, he declared. In the first offensive on Kanchi, Purushottam Deva was defeated. He waited for a year and then decided to launch another attack. So both engaged in fighting now. Before his campaign, he went to the temple of Lord Jagannath and invoked the blessings of the Lord in vanquishing the arrogant king of Kanchi, who had insulted not only the special ceremony of Lord Jagannath, but the Lord himself. Then Purushottam Deva himself led his soldiers into battle. The king had not travelled far from Puri when he was stopped by a young woman. "Who are you and what do you want?" the king asked. "My name is Manika. I'm a milkmaid. 2 men passed this way a few hours ago. One was fair and the other was dark. One was riding a white horse and the other a black one. They were handsome and looked of royal lineage. They were very gently asking me for some curd. After they had eaten the curd, I asked them for money. They started searching their belongings but found that they did not have any money. Then the one who was dark took out a diamond ring and told me, 'A king leading a huge army will follow us shortly. You take this ring to him and he will pay you the cost of the curd.' The 2 handsome strangers then galloped away on their horses. With these words, Manika gave the king a ring. The king looked at the diamond ring and was amazed. He could not believe his eyes. In his palm was the diamond ring of Lord Jagannath himself. Just then a messenger came rushing from the Jagannath temple at Puri. He informed the king that the diamond ring which adorned the finger of Lord Jagannath was missing. Purushottam Deva was elated. Lord Jagannath and Lord Balabhadra had personally joined his campaign against the conceited king of Kanchi. The king, bowed in devotion, informed his soldiers of their good fortune. He paid Manika the cost of the curd and named the village after her. To this day, the village is called Manikapatna. The king and his army set forth for Kanchi with renewed confidence. They were now sure that with Lord Jagannath and Lord Balabhadra on their side, no army could vanquish them. In the war, Purushottam Deva's soldiers fought like never before and trounced the king of Kanchi's army. Purushottam Deva imprisoned Padmavati and brought her to Puri. He called his minister and issued instructions. "Her father insulted me and my devotion to Lord Jagannath. Take her away and get her married to a sweeper." The minister was an old man, but he had a wise head. He brought the princess home with him and took care of her as his own daughter. Months went by. At the next Rath Yatra, the king, as was the custom, swept the floor of the 3 chariots. After the ritual, as he stepped down from the 3rd chariot, the minister went up to the king. Behind him was standing Princess Padmavati. The minister bowed and addressed the king. "Maharaj, you asked me to marry Princess Padmavati to a sweeper. Well, I searched far and wide, but could not find a suitable sweeper than you. So please accept her hand in marriage and help me in carrying out her instructions." So yes, wisdom helps. The minister's action shows us this, that though he was old, he was minister, lower than the post of a king, yet he had the understanding that a sweeper meant the king himself in the next year on the day of Rath Yatra, when the king finishes sweeping the road, he would surely give the hand of Padmavati to the king. The king looked at the princess, who was looking more enchanting than ever before. He had always loved her, but his ego had come in between. Now he brushed aside his anger and pride and accepted Padmavati's hand in marriage. The tradition started by King Purushottam Deva continues to this day. The Raja of Puri even now sweeps the floor of the chariots and in this way pays tribute to the Lord and reinforces dignity to labor. Thus I end my folktale, written by Ramendra Kumar and I shall come with another very interesting one. Until then, stay tuned to subscribe. Bye bye.